People that have been subscribed to this channel have been absolutely crushing it in the AI agent sector because we've been dropping nothing but alpha. Just look at our last video. We hit a 2x on one of our calls in a matter of a couple of days. And well, today I'm going to share 3 more AI agent plays that could potentially make you a lot of money. I consider these high-level S-tier plays in each different sector. We got one in infrastructure, we got one in gaming, and we got one in decentralized science. A narrative that I believe has not ran yet, which, of course, is the perfect time to get exposure. Now, none of this information is going to be financial advice. All I'm simply doing is putting it on your radar, and you go do your own research. Let's take a look. I posted this a few days ago. So when everything was going down, my bet was there was a few S-tier agents that were going to run after the markets picked back up, and they really have. Aeon 5100 is up. Every single one of these tokens is up. Now, my next thing I said was I believe there was going to be a fresh slew of speculation in the following micro narratives: gaming, trading/gambling, and DeFi. Well, DeFi with AI tied to it. So we're going to talk about that today. There's a lot of money being made, and so do not miss the boat. Do your research. There's a lot of great projects, and follow our channel because you're going to get all the AI alpha before anyone else does on this channel right here. So subscribe and like the video, and let's get started. Let's start with the segment, the sector, the micro niche that hasn't really ran yet, but some of the brightest minds in our space, like CZ from Binance, have said that decentralized science is going to be a huge narrative with tons of money being poured in. And well, there is one project in that narrative that we actually talked about in our live show 3 weeks ago at a $20 million market cap. So if you're one of those live show listeners, you would have been up 3x already, 3 to 4x already. But today we're talking about yes, no error. And the ticker name, my friends, is YNE. As you can see here, this thing has ran up to almost 9 cents, sitting at $90 million market cap. So if it's at 90 million, why am I sharing with you today? I believe this is potentially a $500 million to $1 billion project. And I'm explaining to you exactly why I have that level of conviction in this project, yes, no error. If you're not familiar, what it essentially does is it takes research papers, academic papers in the medical field. The agent scans them and finds errors. And what they do is they notify the publisher of or the author of the paper, and they say, hey, we found an error here in this equation or in this line or in this paragraph. And then sometimes it comes down to the error caused them to get an approval or to not get an approval. And so it's to the benefit of everyone in the medical community, but also, of course, everyone who's putting the time and resource in to write these medical research papers. The one thing I love about this project also is I put a post yesterday, a dev that also knows how to market, and this project has it. This project has a dev that knows how to market and build up hype for the project, which is what you need for the project to go up in price. Now, why do I think 90 million is still a really, really good entry point? Let me explain to you why. This was announced 2 days ago or yesterday. Official announcement, yes, no error, and Research Hub are joining forces to audit science and accelerate humanity. Funded by Joyce Sticks, Brian Armstrong of Coinbase, Research Hub will be providing a key component of the yes, no error AI agent framework. This is absolutely huge news, and we believe partly why the token has been pumping was because of this one announcement. This is, of course, big. Brian Armstrong, one of the wealthiest people in crypto, runs the largest exchange in the United States, has a lot of resources, not just in crypto, but outside of crypto in the legislative world in Washington, D.C. So that's exciting. And then this is just an example of what they're doing. So this was posted by the Yes No Error page. Another researcher has updated their paper on archive after Yes No Error discovered a mathematical error. So here's the way it works. They email them and say, hey, the agent I went through your research paper and found an issue. And then was the response. And I'm not going to read it, but I'll leave it up here. Feel free to pause the video if you would like to know what this thing says. But this is a project, again, the fact that I believe it's still undervalued at $90 million is because I don't think the DeSci narrative has had its run yet. So when that comes and money starts pouring into decentralized science in the world of AI agents, Yes, no error, I believe, is going to be at the forefront. You can see this thing 2 to 3x. I don't want to say overnight, but in a matter of a few days. And so a lot of potential here. The dev is great. A lot of partnerships, a lot of buzz and excitement. So YNE is one of the projects on this list. The second project on this list falls into the gaming niche. And I've been talking about this again for the last 2 weeks. And here we go. We've had a lot of huge announcements in the sector of gaming, starting with this. Virtual announces a revolutionary partnership with Averick Saga. Together, they will use AI agents to live stream games and comment on it in real time, all powered by the game virtual token. You also had this drop today. Animoca Brands is partnering with Virtual's protocol to invest in AI gaming. You also had this, what a lot of people consider the first AAA rated game in Web3, Illuvium. They have also partnered with Virtual Protocol. So the gaming narrative is starting to heat up, and there's a few good projects, but the one I want to share, so there's 2 in this one. So really, I said I'm going to give you 3. I'm going to give you 4 because I always like to over-deliver. If you just want the safest way to get exposure to gaming and AI agents, all you got to do, my friends, it's not financial advice. All you got to do is have some game. It's at a $218 million market cap. Obviously, the upside is capped compared to something with lower market cap levels, but your risk is also capped as well. This is the framework that a lot of these companies and agents that are leveraging Virtual's protocol are going to be using to build on. So this is your gaming as a whole by proxy, okay? It's going to be game. But if you want to go a little further down the risk curve, there's one, and we talked about this again on our show. You notice I keep saying we talk about it on our show. Come watch our live show. We go live Monday through Friday at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We share AI Alpha every single show for at least 15 to 20 minutes. Stuff you're not going to find on X or Twitter. So we take a look at SOVRUN. This thing came out with a bang, got up to around 30 cents on a wick. Has had a drawdown, currently sitting under 10 cents. Now, this company partnered with Virtual's protocol. This was announced about a week ago. And they launched their token. And again, this fits into the gaming narrative. So when you see a project like this that had its massive rally and essentially had around an 80% pullback, of course, the risk level is a lot higher on this one versus going with just a game token. But obviously, your reward is going to be a lot higher as well. So SOVRUN is one that I have in my portfolio that I plan on holding until the gaming narrative, I feel, is starting to slope off. And at that point, we'll make another video talking about where we're shifting our focus from gaming to what sector. So again, make sure you're subscribed. Now, the last one is kind of going to blow your mind, okay? This is an infrastructure play. And what they're doing is they're tapping into every single large layer one. Let me explain to you. This is called Eternal AI, okay? Take a look here. Now, this might be a little confusing to you, but I'm going to break it down because they have their token on multiple different blockchains. What I would recommend is if it's something you research and you want to add to your portfolio, pick the one that has the most liquidity. In this case, it's going to be Ethereum, and that pool is on Uniswap. And again, to make sure that you watching are safe and you don't get into any scam tokens, I will post a contract address for each one of these tokens in the description of this video. Also, if you're unsure how to buy some of these agents that are specifically in the virtual protocol ecosystem, like Game or like SOVRUN, we did a how-to video. It was 8 minutes long, so easy your grandma could probably do it. I will drop that video link in the description as well. So if you're unsure, it's piqued your interest and you want to know how to do it, that video is going to explain to you exactly what to do. Now, this one's sitting at 13 cents. Again, had a nice run up and has seen around a 70% drawdown. So as long as the fundamentals are there and your original thesis is there also, a 70% drawdown really is nothing but shaking out the people that got their 10x in the beginning, the insiders as people call them. And now the market will decide, is this thing going to run? Is it of value? And I believe Eternal AI is of value. Let me explain to you exactly why. EAI is now trading on 7 networks. Now this number has been updated. I'll share which other networks they've added. So you can launch an agent through Eternal AI on Solana, Ethereum, Base, Arbitrum, Binance Smart Chain, Ape Chain, and Avalanche. They also just added Tron. Now, Tron might not be a sexy one, but they got a lot of TVL, And guess who their founder is, who likes to throw a lot of money around? It is none other than Justin Sun. So, Tron, add that to the list. Moving forward, what you can also add to the list for all you XRP fans, Ripple is coming in January. Dogecoin is coming in February, and Monero is coming in March. This thing sounds like it's going to be just the layer 0 for an AI agent that is launched. And just to kind of prove to you, you don't believe me, believe the founder of Avalanche, Amin Gunsirer, how to launch a no-code AI agent within minutes. And he reposted this post by Eternal AI. Now, what is going to bring value to Eternal AI in holding their token? I want you to simply read number 4. Top up EAI to activate. So you need to use their token to launch these agents. So think about that. Think about all the buying pressure. We talk about Virtual's protocol, why we're so bullish on the token, because every agent, the liquidity pool is paired to the virtual token, which causes buying pressure. People have to buy the token to buy the agent. In this case, people have to buy the EAI token to be able to launch their agent on all the networks I just described and explained. Also, if that wasn't enough to make you bullish, look at this. You can turn your NFT into an AI agent. Now think about all the people that bought the NFT top in 2021. I spent not me personally, people that spent $250,000, $500,000 on a Bored Ape, on a CryptoPunk, or something that is so down, you're just sitting there and be like, well, that was a $250K, that was kind of lost. Can you imagine telling those people, hey, listen, it's just sitting in your wallet, you lost money, but you can make it into an AI agent, and you can do it with the Eternal AI platform, which is what you can do on Eternal AI. And this is kind of just an example. This was pretty cool. So these are like, these are CryptoPunks that have been formed into AI agents. And so what's going to happen when all those degens, again, that aped in at the top, say, you know what, might as well turn this thing into an AI agent, make it look cool, make some use of it, have some fun with it, lost a shitload of money, might as well do some with it. So that is another use case for Eternal AI. And this is their website, eternalai.org, O-R-G. You can go on here, you can create your agent on whatever layer 1 you'd like to that they have supported currently. You can find all the information you'd like. You can also agentify your NFTs as well. And if you click here, now I do want to show you, I mentioned there's a bunch of different tokens, but the EAI token, to make it simple, I'll also drop the link to this website in the description. You can directly click on these links if you decide you want to buy it on any of these layer 1 networks. Again, I have bought some, and I bought some on Ethereum because it has the most amount of liquidity, but it's your money, you do as you please. So those are my 3/4 high conviction AI agent plays. There are so many more that I wanted to share in this video, but it would have been a video that's probably too long for YouTube retention. So make sure if you want to make hundreds of thousands, even millions of dollars in the AI space like we have here at Sin City Crypto, follow us, subscribe, and join our Discord. You're going to get all the AI alpha in there. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.